My name is Ashley Regil, and I'm a social worker at ASSAF, an aid organization for asylum seekers and refugees. I'm coordinating the program for victims of human trafficking and victims of torture. Human rights organizations estimate that there are around 7,000 survivors of torture from Sinai in Israel. It's probably a low estimate. We do think there may very likely be more. Of those 7,000, we saw last year at ASSAF, for example, that were identified, people that said that they were in Sinai. Not everybody says. So it's a low estimate. We had 215 come to our office just last year. I work with about 40 of them individually, and then we have about 15 to 10 in each group, and we have about 4 men's group and 4 women's group every year. We work on building resilience and coping skills to deal with trauma. We provide a safe environment for the men and women to feel supported and connected with others that went through the same experience, and to be able to share their hard experiences in a safe, contained way. It's so difficult to identify who was in Sinai and to be able to see what exactly they need. There's a lot of asylum seekers coming into our office every day, and we don't have the capacity to sit with everyone for a long time at the beginning. So people only tell us a little bit at the beginning, and you have to have a safe, contained environment that reaches as many people as possible. So the group model is really the best, only way we can reach these numbers. And then over many sessions in the group, we start to see people opening up and really hear the stories. So we're able to get people recognized as victims of human trafficking so they can get services from the state of Israel, and we're able to refer them to the proper organizations for medical and therapeutic help that will help them even more. So it's really the most effective, efficient, safe, and supportive way to reach a bigger amount of torture survivors. We also have an educational component. So we also bring community organizations to come into the group and share about what services they provide. Men and women who are in the groups have told us after that it's a big support, because they're able to be with other people that are like them, to feel safe to talk about what their experiences were without feeling guilty or shamed about it, or without feeling stigma from the community. And other people found it as supportive as a second family, and also really understanding that what they went through and what they feel now after what they went through is okay, and it's normal, and they're not alone. To be able to try and meet the most amount of people that we can is our goal, and to know that people aren't always going to come after years of maybe not talking about it, or years living with trauma and going through harder things here in Israel. People aren't necessarily going to come and spill their stories to you. So it's a really special hard work to be available to them and to know how to get to them and make them feel safe. Even if we have full groups and see all the clients we can, it would probably only get to a few hundred a year, which is not the 7,000 that we would need to reach.